welcome to this week's Climate Dispatch. Johanna Miller, Vermont Natural Resources Council, as always, joined by my colleague Dan Fingus, Vermont Conservation Voters. And once again, we are honored to have the time and expertise of Representative Kathleen James, who's the chair of the House Energy and Digital Infrastructure Committee. And that's a big deal because this week is money crossover week, which means it's very busy in the State House where the committees who manage the money, including the budget and the appropriations committees, are grappling with, wrapping that up by the end of this week. And we have some of our priority bills, one we've been talking to you about. We're going to turn it over to Representative James to talk about three bills, one which requires funding, which is a priority bill of ours, including the greenhouse gas emissions program. So Representative James, Chair James, you've moved two big bills, two priority bills, and you're taking up another this week. So give us an update, and also curious to hear from your perspective, what can these guys do to support you?
Yeah, well, we're on a roll. So two of our big bills are in the money committees right now. So we are expecting House Ways and Means to vote out our data center bill, H727, later today, I think, and not anticipating much of a hang up there. I think it was referred to Ways and Means because it mentions the gross receipts tax or something. So we'll see that bill on the floor next week, and I'm so excited about all the progress we made with it to be really proactive about how we would regulate any data center that would try to come to Vermont. So feeling good about that bill. And then H740, that's our very important greenhouse gas reporting framework, and that bill is in approps. I went and had a great conversation with the Propes about the money for that. I don't think anybody disputes the importance of the work. That one is going to be about finding the money. So I do expect the Propes to vote that out tomorrow, and I can't wait to present and defend it on the floor next week. And then in the meantime, our committee passed our policy crossover deadline last Friday, so we've already started taking testimony on the plug-in solar bill, and we're really excited to dive into that and learn about how these portable units can benefit Vermont consumers, and also how to keep them safe. That's one of the things that we're making sure that we are focused on in the bill.
Amazing.
You're busy.
Well, thank you so much, as always, for your leadership. Your committee's been working really hard on these important things.
We have been.
There's so many issues. You just mentioned three, and there's a lot more, not only in the energy space, but also in all the different issue spaces. And so the action you need to take this week is click the link in the email to sign up for our mid-session halftime report webinar. We're going to dig deep into these issues, let you all know what's going on, not only in our energy and climate work, but also our land use work, water, democracy, so many important bills. So sign up for that webinar. It's next Wednesday, March 25th at noon. Join us and really learn about how these bills have all made it to the halftime or not, and what you can do in the second half of the session to make sure that these bills pass this year. Thank you very much, Representative James.
You bet.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend.